Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Golden Falls Golden, whatever you want to call me, and I am back finally with part 3 of what if Deku had a supreme IQ Quirk. Quick little thing, I know Zether got his account back, big ups, happy for him, all that stuff. Trust me, y'all don't need a comment that he got his account back in my other videos that I shouted out his new channel. Trust me, I know, boys, I know. And also, this will be the second to last video for what if Deku had a supreme IQ Quirk. The next one will be the finale. So yeah, I think that's about it. And if y'all enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, all that type of stuff. It helps me greatly. And yeah, let's just get right into the what if. Let's get it. The two of them look at Izuku like he's crazy. No, not like those Nomu's dummies. Like cyborgs. Like, I've been working on a design for a while now, but I need someone who is, well, a true hero and willing to do it. You sure, kid? That type of power could corrupt someone. Yeah, Night Eye is right. There are very few people out there that will basically be true heroes in that respect. The phone begins ringing like crazy, and Night Eye is forced to pick it up. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send him over. What happened? Two of your classmates. They are in critical condition. Izuku immediately leaves after hearing this and heads to UA. And when they basically have the two on or in the campus hospital, he sees Aizawa and runs up. How bad is it, Aizawa? Bad, kid. They may not even make it. There doesn't even seem to be a chance they will be able to be heroes again, even if they do make it. Damn. What if I told you I could help whoever is behind this door, save their lives, and make them even better heroes? What are you talking about? Izuku explains the plans to make cyborgs to combat, well, like the Nomus and stuff like that. And he basically needed people who are true heroes, and as much as he knows, the people in UA are built to be true heroes. Well, I mean, he hopes at least. You mean you could save them with what you plan? Yeah, I know I can save them. Aizawa walks into the room, and when they enter, Shoto Todoroki and Ida Tenya lay on their beds extremely hurt. And Endeavor sits there, with most of the Ida family there as well. They ask what Izuku is doing here, knowing, well, who he is in the first place. I can save them both, but it's going to be a procedure that will make them, well, into cyborgs. Initially, everyone is hesitant, but they eventually agree. Even Endeavor realizing that all he wants is his son's safety now. Okay, well, I need both of them taken to my lab at my house. And all of you can come as well. That's fine. After a couple hours, they are transported. And Inko asks what is going on, and Izuku tells her that their lives are at stake, so there's no time to talk. He gets them both to the lab with other doctors basically just checking their vitals as Izuku continues to work. He works for days on end, and Izuku just gets very little sleep. And he even ends up dropping out of UA during this time, knowing that his purpose wasn't really there anymore. After about 2 weeks, he was finally finished, and now all they had to do was wait and hope that they would wake up. Izuku sits beside them with all their families and stuff like that, and then they finally wake up. Endeavor hugs his son, and the Ida family do the same with their family, with Ida Tenya. Shoto sits up and sees Izuku. What happened? I saved you both, but I need both of you to stay calm when I say this. They both nod and wait for Izuku to continue. You both are now technical cyborgs, but don't worry, this won't affect your personality or anything like that. I just needed to do this to save you both." They both are shocked, but understand and thank him. Shoto asks for water, but when he grabs the glass, it shatters in his hands. That's another thing. You both are extremely strong now. I will give you both a sheet of what your powers do and stuff like that, and what you possess and how it affected your quirks. Izuku gives them both the papers, and Tenya remembers his brother. "Midoriya, would you be able to do this with my brother?" Midoriya is confused and looks at his family, and they explain that his brother is currently in the hospital but stable. What is wrong with him? Tenya then tells Izuku that his brother is paralyzed, and that if this worked for him, maybe it'll work for his brother. "Look, that's if your brother wants this. I did this for you two because it was life or death. He has the option to refuse, and I can't help if he does." Tenya is about to argue, but his family says it's true. But they can ask him and hope. Izuku nods, telling them to stay as long as they want, and that he even ordered pizza and it's on the way, but that he needs to go visit an agency. He leaves and heads to Night Eye's agency, and when he arrives, Mirio greets him, asking what is he doing here. "Well, thought it would be pretty obvious. I want to accept that job request because, well, I kinda dropped out of UA." Mirio smiles and brings him into meet Night Eye to tell him the news. Night Eye then approaches him. "Good to have you on board, kid. And how did it go with your two classmates?" "Great. I gave them what they needed, and now they can do hero training and work once again, at even a higher level now." Night Eye says that he's pretty impressed, but he can tell Midoriya has something else on his mind. "Yeah, I do actually. But it's something that will practically put all of us out of a job." Night Eye is confused, but Izuku tells him that he will be working on it for a while, and when he gains progress, he will key him in on whatever he needs to know. In the meantime, though, if you need anything support-wise, let me know. Izuku walks away and enters the support lab, but as he does, his phone begins to blare. He looks to see that the robots that he set off weeks ago found Overhaul. He runs out and tosses the phone to Night Eye. "We got him, and his base's location." Night Eye looks to see that the robots followed Overhaul and now actually have his location. "Good job, Izuku. I'll handle the rest." For the next 3 to 5 days, the Night Eye agency began working on their plan, and Night Eye during this time gave Izuku the plan as well, and told him that he would, be getting his hero license so that he could participate in the raid. Izuku also suggests bringing Ida and Todoroki, and Night Eye agrees with him needing more power on their side. But Izuku isn't too fond of him being out in the field, but he understands how he could be of use. Eventually the day then came, and it was time to invade the base of the Shiha Zaikai. They all wait outside of the base until the police captain reads their warrant, and they all head inside. Izuku stayed with the main group that would face Overhaul, because of the prior plan that he already had in mind. After fighting through various villains and getting through the base, Izuku, Todoroki, Mirio, and Night Eye reach Overhaul himself, seeing him trying to escape with a little girl by the name of Eri. Quickly, Izuku throws something at Overhaul, or toward Overhaul, and it actually lands right onto Eri, but Overhaul doesn't notice this. "Oh, you dumb heroes. And you, Izuku Midoriya, the most famous genius. It's what an honor. Sucks you have to die here." Izuku just smirks as the thing he threw grows in size instantly, and it's actually a relatively medium-sized robot, and it carries Eri away and flies out the door with the coordinates set to Night Eye's agency. Overhaul is visibly pissed, and using his quirk basically changes the whole entire landscape around them. All 4 of them begin to fight Overhaul, avoiding getting touched at all costs. Secretly though, as they fight, all of them begin to throw a little piece of what seems to be metal on the ground. Eventually though, Mirio goes in for a punch, but he didn't actually punch Overhaul. He sticks him with something. What are you doing? I thought you were the smartest person on your team, smartest person in the world. Your plan is to, what, wear me out? The group smirks and Izuku clicks a button, and multiple streams of electricity begin shocking Overhaul. You're right. I am the smartest in the world, and you didn't have any chance to get out of this one. Overhaul, while getting shocked, utters something though, just before he passes out. Was the smartest. He passes out and a bullet is heard, and it goes straight through Izuku's chest. Mirio cuffs Overhaul and Todoroki takes Izuku as fast as possible, getting him out of the base, rushing him to a hospital. The doctors rush him to the emergency room, and many people arrive waiting for an update. What the hell is going on? Tell me, you extra, is Izuku going to be okay? The receptionist tells Bakugo to sit down and that they will get an update as soon as possible. After hours of waiting, finally the doctor comes out. The surgery was a success and Izuku will live, but he will be paralyzed from the neck down. And that's not it. The bullet erased his quirk. The people there are shocked, and Inko begins to cry that something like this happened to her baby boy. Bakugo stands up. It doesn't matter. You think his quirk was the only reason that made him so smart? Don't be so simple-minded. Night Eye chimes in, saying that it was way more than just his IQ quirk that made him who he was. And if anybody can bring him back to his old self, it's, well, himself. The doctor then allows them to enter his room, and Izuku greets them. Hey guys, so how's everyone doing? They all don't respond. Damn, you guys really don't have good bedside manner, don't you? I know what happened, and it's fine. This is the life of a hero, and it just made me realize that the project I'm making is even more crucial now. His mom asks how could he even be thinking about projects? His quirk is gone and he's paralyzed. Izuku turns his head. Because I didn't want to be out in the field anyways. I mean, I want to create something that would make it so nobody will have to even be out in the field ever again. But Izuku, you can't even walk anymore. Or even use your hands. Wait, guys, you're serious? They all yell at him saying yes they are. No, I'm asking if you really think I'm paralyzed. They all are confused, but then Inko kind of facepalms, saying that Izuku literally created technology for people that are paralyzed or crippled. How do you guys even forget that? I'll be fine, but I just can't go out in the field anymore. Everyone has a sigh of relief, and after about a week, Izuku is implanted with his exoskeleton, and he's able to once again begin working. But soon after he made his recovery, Night Eye runs into the support lab. Kid, turn on the TV. Izuku does so, and he watches in shock as a fight rages on between All For One and All Might. Why isn't anyone helping him? Izuku, none of us have the... Before Night Eye could even say anything else, Izuku was gone. He grabs something and goes running out the door. Eventually, Izuku arrives, and Endeavor is watching on as All Might fights All For One by himself. You want to fight, Endeavor? Huh? Izuku, you shouldn't be out here. Izuku ignores him and throws him something. What is this? Put it on the back of your neck. Endeavor does so. Apollo, activate reaction mode. Reaction mode activated. Izuku nods, and Endeavor turns and blasts towards All For One, knocking him away. All Might asks what is he doing, and then Endeavor tells him that he wasn't able to catch up without assistance. But for the sake of Japan, sometimes you have to swallow your pride and, well, get help from someone else. The fight rages on, and eventually All For One is defeated, but the League escapes. Izuku watches on as All Might gives his signature thumbs up. Thank you, Endeavor. I promise to never let anything even close to this happen ever again. And that is a wrap for this part. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, sub, comment, all those things. Yeah, also I need more suggestions for what ifs. Obviously this what if is about to go to a close. Once this goes to a close, obviously I'm gonna continue the other one, but I'd like to start up the next one. That's kind of like the routine I do. But yeah, so if you have any suggestions, put it down below, all that stuff. And yeah, that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope all y'all have an amazing day. Later.